shit. Okay, quickly. So I made a video to kind of introduce myself, and I apparently was just rambling throughout. I didn't really realize that until I stopped recording. And when I uploaded it, it was like 36 minutes. And I thought, there's no way in hell that I'm going to upload a 36-minute video and force y'all to watch it. I wouldn't even watch one of my videos that was 36 minutes. Like, I'm not doing that to y'all. So I started going through and like taking things out. But then I thought, well, it's kind of defeating the purpose of the video if you take all the stuff out that you just said. So I decided to make it two parts. Don't kill me. I don't know if one is going to be better than the other. It may be. I can't remember which things I said and which side. I'm going to just split it somewhere in the middle, I hope. I haven't done it yet. I haven't uploaded, but I haven't decided where to cut it off. So if you're watching and it just seems like kind of an abrupt end, that's why. Sorry. Next time I'll be more cognizant of how much I'm talking. So I hope you don't mind my rambling. But anyway, this will be part one, and I will upload part two soon. Hello all. So welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I realized that I never introduced myself properly. I started this channel years ago as a way to document my natural hair journey, but I, over the years, kind of threw in other things and it kind of morphed into something else. But I realized I never actually introduced myself. So allow me to introduce myself. My apologies for being so rude. I am Sana. It's Arabic. No, I am not Arabic, but my parents like that name, so that's what it is. I found out years later that it should have been Sana, but they've been calling me Sana. They named me Sana, so Sana it is. I'm from Ohio originally. I live in New York, as some of you probably know. I plan on relocating somewhere. I don't know where yet. I'm looking at California. I'm looking at Florida. I'm looking at leaving the country altogether, especially with the current climate. I'm just fed right now. But I haven't decided. I'll be here for probably another 2 years or so at least. Okay, so I'm not sure what you want to know. I know there have been a number of people who've asked me what I do. At this point, I can't give details. I can say that I work for the government, but I will also say that more of my money comes from investments and the stock market than my day job. Once I leave my day job, which I have every intention to do, I'll tell you what I'm doing. But the majority of my money, if people are just wondering how I pay my rent, it's from the investments in the stock market. So that's the bulk of my income. And then I have little small things on the side going on too. So it's not really my day job that's given me the ability to do what I can do, if that makes any sense. Okay, moving on. I'm a Libra. October 12th is my birthday. Libras! Sorry. I have an addiction to sugar, like legit addiction to sugar. Not like, I'm addicted to sugar, like just being playful. No, like legit, I have a problem. I didn't realize I had a problem until I tried to quit. I knew that I was always after sweets and craving sweets, but I never really thought of it as an issue. When I think of addictions, I don't think of food. I think, smoking, drugs, alcohol, that type of stuff. I did this cleanse thing, like a 10-day cleanse where you're not supposed to eat junk. And I almost died. Like it almost killed me. The no sugar, I was really struggling. I was getting headaches. It was a mess. And I was craving anything sweet. It didn't matter. Cereal, candy, soda, cookies, anything sweet, I was fiending. Like, I have to have it. I didn't even make the fast. It was only like 10 days. And I made it to, I think, day 7. And the sad part is, after like 4 or 5 days, the cravings weren't that bad. But psychologically, I wanted to have it. So I still did it, despite the fact that it wasn't really killing me like it was in the beginning. So I don't know what that was about. Just lack of willpower, I guess. But I do have that problem. I said I was going to work on it, and I have made several attempts to cut back. And what I've realized is I don't think I can just cut back. I think I need to just go cold turkey, instead of trying to wean myself off or, have a little less sugar. I think I need to just stop. And I haven't been able to do that. So, yeah. If you have any pointers, please let me know, because I'm struggling. Seriously. I prefer Coke over Pepsi, which I really should not be drinking either. But see my sugar addiction. So, yeah. I cry during movies. I'm a crybaby. I cry for everything. I legit cry for almost anything. I've cried for movies, cartoons. The Lion King. Oh my God. Spoiler alert. But when Mufasa died, I lost it. You hear me? So, yeah, I cry during commercials. I cry. I'm a crier. So I cry when someone else cries. I don't know what that's about. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when someone else is happy or sad. I cry when I'm angry. I'm just a big old bitch, pretty much. That's just what it is. I cry. So, yeah. I cheated on an exam in college and got caught. I had my cousin died. And as a result, I missed the exam. It wasn't a final. I think it might have been a midterm. I don't remember. But when I got back in town, I had to leave town to go to the funeral. When I got back in town, I went to the professor and explained what was going on. And she was, I guess, nice enough to let me take the exam anyway. But I think she was worried that maybe I would have spoken to someone else and gotten the answers or whatever it was. So she created her own exam just for me. And when I tell you, this exam was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, are you serious right now? And I remember just staring at it like, she can't be serious. Like, the initial exam was multiple choice. So you could kind of guess your way through it if you didn't know. This particular exam was like essay. She would just ask a question and you just had to answer it. And I'm like, oh my God. Don't you realize someone just died? Like, what are you doing? But anyway, I was sitting and she put me in this room, and it was like the two-way mirror thing or one-way mirror. What do you call that? Like where they can see you, but you can't see them. So she puts me in this room, and there's a grad student in there, and I'm looking at this test like, oh my God, I'm going to fail this. So I had my book in my book bag, and I thought, I'm going to just pull out my book and sneak a peek and see if I can kind of finagle my way through this. So I pull out my book and, I start trying to read on some things. And the grad student is like, are you supposed to be using your book? And I'm like, yeah, lies. But yeah, sure. So he gets up and leaves, and apparently goes and tells the professor. So she comes into the viewing area, or whatever you call it, where she can see me and observes me looking through my book. She lets me finish the test. she didn't she didn't stop me or anything. She lets me finish it. And after I'm done, I take it to her and she tells me exactly what happened. That the grad student had come to her and that she saw me cheating. And as a result, she was giving me a zero. Luckily, she didn't report me because I could have gotten kicked out of school completely. She didn't. She just said, I can't give you a grade for this. I have to fail you. And because it was a midterm, it was worth a lot. I don't remember the percentage, but I know it was worth a lot. And if I had gotten a zero on that, I would have probably failed the class, if not maybe a D at best. And I wasn't willing to do that. So I ended up having to drop the class. But the point is, I cheated on a test and got caught. So the moral of the story is, don't cheat, or at least be better than I was if you're gonna cheat. I'm obsessed with real crime TV, like Investigation Discovery or Forensic Files, like those shows that kind of recreate real situations. I love those. Or like the First 48, where they actually show you the murder or the aftermath of the murder. I love those. I can watch ID all day long. All day long. I can just sit and binge it watching this stuff. I was raised by my father. My parents got divorced when I was really, really young, and he was the one who ended up with custody of me. So I was raised by him. I know that's fairly uncommon. Most people end up with the mom in the divorce, but I ended up with dad. So yeah. I like sports. Football is probably my favorite sport. I'm a Steelers fan, actually, although they're not doing so great right now. But I'm a Steelers fan because my dad is a Steelers fan, and it's just, that's how I was, I brought up pulling for them. So, okay. I like boxing. I used to like boxing. Boxing now has become, yeah. But back in the day, I liked boxing. MMA. I'll watch basketball playoffs, but not the regular season. Not really a fan of baseball, although again, I'll watch the playoffs. But it kind of bores me. Sorry for the baseball fans.